does supination require more timing or less timing? Let's take a look. Let me walk you through what's happening here. So I'm starting out here just presetting impact, and then all I'm going to do is literally pick the club straight up, and from here I'm just going to supinate the club because obviously that's all I can do. Now, of course, this is an extreme exaggeration because I only have one arm on there, so I'm going to be pretty disconnected with my body, but that's the point of this exercise, is to help you understand what's really happening when you supinate the club and how quiet my hands and arms are to square the face, because there's a very common misconception that this requires a ton of timing. That's not the case at all. So now watch. So watch at this point, you can see the shaft is kind of dark because it's pointing down at the ground, and then it's going to hit the sunlight here, and it's going to stay in the sun. And all I'm going to do from here is let that club keep falling back. And again, this is happening way more than it would in a real swing because I only have my right arm on there. But you're going to see that there's virtually no timing involved in this move because I'm not using my arm at all. Watch. Notice the stretching on my shirt over my right pec and shoulder area. It's just going to stay back. My arm's going to stay back. I'm just letting the club fall back. Now watch the sun on the palm of my pad of my hand, on my right hand, and my elbow pit, my right bicep. Note how quiet they are all the way down. Notice how little I'm doing, like, oh my gosh, panic. There's no way you're going to square the face. There's no way. Are you sure? Watch. Now you can see the tape on my ring finger here, barely moving as I'm obviously continuing to supinate. Obviously that supination turns into deviation. It's going to turn into pronation. Watch. Club face squared up. Does it look like I'm frantically trying to pronate my arm or do anything magical to square the face, do anything with my hands? Look how quiet my hand and arm is all the way through into the strike. As I run out of range of motion on my body rotation, club face squares up, everything starts to release naturally. That is the simplest way to square the club face. I'm doing less with my arms and hands, and the club face rotation is very, very slow and steady all the way into the strike.